You have probably heard of the Metaverse, but what about the Omniverse? This is the Omniverse. The Omniverse is currently being utilized by many of the largest companies in the world, such as BMW and Amazon. Essentially, the Omniverse is the metaverse for businesses, but it is also positioning itself to become the new standard protocol for the average consumer as well. Why are so many companies integrating with the Omniverse? And why will the Omniverse probably end up winning the metaverse race? Let's dive in and explore these questions. Hello, I'm Sean, and welcome to Mindwave. What is the Omniverse? The Omniverse is Nvidia's take on the metaverse, and it is astoundingly advanced. Now, before we dive into the details of the Omniverse, here is a prime example of one of the Omniverse use cases. Every day, Amazon handles tens of millions of packages in their hundreds of fulfillment centers. In order to maximize efficiency and minimize downtime, Amazon uses Nvidia's Omniverse to create a perfect to-scale digital twin of every single minute aspect of their entire warehouse, including all the complex processes. This is powerful because with each new software and layout optimization, they can fully test in the digital twin before releasing to the physical warehouse. Even warehouse software can be fully depicted in the digital twin, allowing for complete operational bug testing before any software goes live in real life. This massively prevents system downtime or failure, enhancing operational efficiencies. With just this use case alone, the Omniverse will become an integral part of all future warehouses and factories. Stepping back for a second, let's cover who Nvidia is. Nvidia is basically the king of GPU computer chips, and it was started in 1993 when the founders observed that video games were rapidly increasing in popularity, yet they posed one of the most computationally challenging problems at the time. Simply put, graphics, especially 3D graphics, were reliant on a specific type of processing that CPUs were just not equipped for. As fate would have it, these same graphical computer chips would soon be ideal for general high-performance computing and artificial intelligence processing, effectively launching Nvidia into the forefront of the tech world. Now, with Nvidia being the industry-leading graphical powerhouse, it has poised itself to be at the forefront of the compute-intensive race to the metaverse. So, Nvidia's master plan for the Omniverse is to structure it much like the internet. In essence, the internet is a digital overlay on the world, composed largely of 2D information, such as text, voice, images, and video. On the other hand, the Omniverse is destined to be the new 3D overlay protocol, where we will jump from world to world, much like we currently jump from website to website. And with Nvidia's advanced suite of tools, virtual worlds will pop up like websites. Nvidia has even created its own protocol called USD, or Universal Scene Description. USD is like a digital wormhole, and it is designed to connect people to the Omniverse, much like the internet's own HTML protocol. But there is so much more to the Omniverse than being just a metaverse protocol. The Omniverse is designed to be data center scale and beyond. The sheer power of the Omniverse is immense and can be used to simulate everything from the entire factory level down to even the most comprehensive engineering details. To take full advantage of the Omniverse's potential, Nvidia has pioneered a series of applications to help creators streamline their work. Now, with the obvious emphasis on business productivity, the Omniverse has enabled 3D creators to collaborate on their 3D designs in real time within an Omniverse world. What is more amazing is that the user can do it in their own design programs and selectively update objects without having to open the whole scene or export any files. Again, all in real time. It is a shared virtual world experience where creatives can interact. And built within this collaborative experience, there are a multitude of cool, useful, and beneficial Omniverse apps. Obviously including AR and VR, but those are outside of the current scope of this video. By this point, the merits of the Omniverse seem obvious, but I've yet to illustrate the power of Nvidia's physics engine within the Omniverse. Major companies are utilizing this aspect to save billions. Take Ericsson, for example. They are building a digital twin of an entire city in order to configure, operate, and continually optimize their collection of 5G antennas for best coverage and network performance. The most astounding thing is that this whole city-scale model is physically accurate, down to even the materials of the buildings, the vegetation, and the foliage. Yes, the materials are physically defined such that they interact with real-world accuracy. Ericsson exploits this by using Nvidia's ray tracing to quickly visualize and calculate the quality of the signal at every single point in the city. This means that as they tune the network for optimal performance, they can literally see the effects of their adjustments in real time. And because the Omniverse's materials are physically accurate, the intensity of the reflections and pass-through are precisely determined. So, what do you all think? Is Nvidia leading the charge into the virtual 3D future, or do you think another company might nudge ahead? Could Facebook or Meta end up utilizing their large user base and become just another killer app within the Omniverse? What about Epic and the Fortnite universe? Speaking of Fortnite, check out this video here. It is the eye-opening story of how the billionaire behind Fortnite has been methodically planning his takeover of the media industry for decades.